Why are the Knicks down 3-1? Well, I think it's just a very bad matchup with the way they are constructed. Think about their top defenders, OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges. They thrive against wings. A quick guard like Tyrese Haliburton is just a matchup nightmare. He's too shifty. I saw a post. He showed this clip and stated, compare this defense to how Brunson is getting hounded. It's incomparable. Someone needs to get on him for this. He's not making Tyrese work for anything. I replied and said, horrible rep, but he can't guard him like Nesmith guards Brunson. Haliburton would just breeze past him and the defense would be compromised immediately. Knicks have no answer for the speed and range, the deep shooting of Haliburton. And the dagger into the heart is Siakam is cooking every single matchup in front of him as well. Another problem that no fan will mention is they can't play their best group for this matchup because of politics. If you want to hound and pressure Haliburton 24/7 like Nesmith is doing with Brunson, their best option is Deuce McBride. You can't expect a forward to stick with the quickness and shiftiness of Haliburton. It's just not realistic. He's constantly breezing past or running Knick defenders right into screens. McBride is the guy that can get physical with Tyrese, but also have quick enough feet to avoid screens and hopefully keep him in front. The problem is they got OG, Bridges, and Hart making a combined $83.8 million. They also gave those guys the keys. Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart played above 36 minutes per game in the regular season. Also, OG Anunoby was right there with 35 minutes per game. So as fans, we could be like, okay, play McBride over Josh Hart because Josh Hart has been stinking it up. But let's be real. That coaching staff looks at Josh Hart as the heart and soul of their team. But also, I've been propping up McBride. Is he really going to figure out Tyrese? Probably not. Another thing, Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson have been horrible as a duo. For me, the simplest way to describe this series so far would be Tyrese Haliburton, when he's on the floor, the Indiana Pacers are a much better team. His impact is cooking the Knicks. Brunson has been able to score the rock, hit tough shots, but I really haven't felt his impact, and I feel like he's been very bad defensively. I feel like he's been icing his teammates out, and it's clear that he has no clue how to get Karl-Anthony Towns going when he's on the floor with him. Because the times where Karl-Anthony Towns has cooked, it's been against bench units without Tyrese Haliburton on the court, by the way, but also it's been without Jalen Brunson on the court. Here is an insane stat. He has 1 assist to Karl-Anthony Towns throughout this whole entire series thus far. How is that even possible? He also has a total of 22 assists, but 16 turnovers. This right here is the only ball handler on the Knicks. They don't allow anyone else to be a point guard per se. OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart. They can't consistently create shots for others. They're play finishers and scorers. Same with Karl-Anthony Towns, but at least he's starting to command double teams. This series has really showcased the flaw with the roster construction offensively. There's not enough ball handlers and there's way too much playmaking responsibility on Jalen Brunson, and quite frankly, he's a natural scorer. And the Pacers are fine with living with his 33.3 points per game, what he's currently averaging, because they're making it tough on him. Every single shot is pretty tough, and also they're making him dribble out the shot clock. The Knicks, half the time, don't even get into their offense until late in the shot clock. So it's like, of course, you're setting up Jalen Brunson to fail defensively with all the responsibility he has in this series and all the responsibility you have given him throughout the year. Jalen Brunson's that good to get you this far, but to truly get over the top, the role he has and the responsibility he has just doesn't feel sustainable for an entire postseason run. And the Knicks have played the same way throughout the whole entire season. In crunch time, it's usually Jalen Brunson versus the world. So let's say Mikal Bridges is cooking, Karl-Anthony Towns is cooking, whatever. They still always revert back to that because that's what the team has been all year. While you look at the Indiana Pacers, in crunch time, you really don't know who they're going to go to. You expect Tyrese Halliburton, but also Andrew Nembhard can handle a possession if they want him to. The way the Knicks run their offense is extremely predictable, and Indiana is exposing that right now. The way the Knicks run their offense is like James Harden back in the day when he was with the Houston Rockets, except the thing is Jalen Brunson is nowhere near the playmaker of Harden. Therefore, he's not producing as many three-point attempts. Therefore, what are we doing? That's not going to be a championship offensive formula. Indiana is also the fresher team because during the regular season, they went 10 deep, and some nights, I guarantee you, even 12 deep. Meanwhile, Thibs was running and has been running a playoff rotation since the month of October. Anything's possible, so they still can come back, but quite frankly, it's not looking too good. Let me know your thoughts below in the comment section.